Howdy y'all, this is KJ Killer25 coming at you with a new series. This is not technically my first video on this channel. I do have a YouTube video from about a month, or no, not a month, about a year ago, just of me playing Modern Warfare. But I decided it's finally time to actually start a YouTube channel and kind of actually progress. I know I don't have very many subscribers or, you know, very many people following me, but it's really just something I want to do for fun. It's you know, get some games out there that a lot of people don't really know about, hence why we are playing Moonlighter, which was a game released in either 2017 or 2018. I don't remember, but I've played it, I beat it. It's a great game. I had a buddy recommend it to me back when I was working at GameStop a long time ago, and I really loved the game, and the fact that it's an 8-bit game is really unique because there's not a lot of those out there nowadays. So without further ado, let's get right into it. There is actually a reference to Zelda in this game, and we're gonna do it on hard, which it's right early at the beginning, so you'll see it. It's pretty obvious. But anyway, if you're watching this, thank you very much. If you do enjoy the video, I'll read this. Among the stars of the night, there is a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary creatures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. This they named Rhinoka. Among the settlers, two groups shined brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter. Long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. Ooh, he ready. He gone. I love the graphics. The graphics of this game are so just beautifully done. It's immaculate. The waving of the trees and the cloth on the Moonlighter shop. It's just really cool. So yeah, this is Moonlighter. It's we're going through the tutorial, of course, and get a good idea for the game. Of course, you know, just like any other game, moving, piece of cake. L2 is how you dodge, alright. I haven't actually played this in what seems like probably a year, and so I might be a little rusty, but hopefully you guys will bear with me. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, your first weapon in the dungeons is a broom. How awesome is that? Like, epic broom right now. Got some potions here. There's a lot of really cool aspects to this game. Secret rooms, a really fascinating storyline to it. Taste the wrath of my broom, you dirty little slimy thingy. But how do I? That's how you do that. Okay. So, I temporarily forgot how to do quick move all, but got it. So basically, the whole point of the game is to essentially you go into the dungeons and you get the cool artifacts and stuff from them, and what you do is you sell them in Moonlighter, the store. So you guys may think like this is freaking ridiculously hard, but this is actually where you're supposed to die. You're supposed to die in that area because it's the end of the tutorial. But yeah, and then the dungeon just kind of poops you out, just bloop, right onto your face. And here's the old crazy man that doesn't like us going into the dungeons. What a sorry looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. He also speaks in rhymes sometimes, which is, I think is funny. He's the one that actually says the Zelda reference. And for those of you that don't know Zelda, because, you know, you kids didn't play back then, Zelda was kind of a game almost similar to this, kind of 8-bit back on older a lot of way older systems. I played on the Nintendo 64 is when I played on Zelda. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeon. I've got all these weird papers and stuff for studies. There's no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Old Pete is a legend about, he was one of the people that explored the dungeons. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Will, listen to me. You know what? I feel like this guy has a way weirder voice. Hang on, give me a second. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family. The only one left to run Moonlighter. I think that's a good representation of what he sounds like. You can keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this 5th door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for Crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. Here's where the Zelda reference comes. For those of you that have played it, you'll recognize it instantly. For those of you young people that don't know it, just go look it up. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's mine from back in the day. I use it. Use it. I have a little need for it now. It gives us a sword and a shield. Kind of levitates over to us, actually. Now then, get up. You are wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many years ago. Look at this dude's beard. That wasn't like many years ago. That was like eons. Oh yeah, I look good. Can I flex? Can I do something? Nah, I look good. It doesn't matter. I look good in the mirror. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of 2 things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. This is the big part of the game I really enjoy, is you actually don't get told what prices, you know, you have to sell stuff at. You actually have to guess and, you know, evaluate the demand and the amount that's actually out in the circulation. So it's a lot of guessing at first, but once you get the price correct, you can actually make a lot of money. Come now, open the shop and allow the customers in. So yeah, you'll see the demonstration here. It's really simple, honestly. She liked that price, so we're gonna sell that to her. Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. I love when the customers get mad at the price. They make the silliest little face. Yeah, that one. I don't think I need to tell you that item was obviously overpriced. I'm making this guy kind of sound like the Grinch. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on. Yeah, you have gathered on all discovered wares and artifacts. I forget that sentence actually continued. I read it really weird. So right here. So now we know that 170 is way too expensive and 100 is okay. So we go here. Which seem the sun has fallen for the day. I best head off. You will pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far, and use that pendant, boy. Boy me? You old fart? I couldn't think of a comeback. He left before I could think of a comeback. Go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. I like his staff. I want his staff. Okay. This is Rhinoka. This is where you get your, oh, well, I guess it won't let me do it right now. I'll show you guys that later. But basically, all these little empty shops, you fill up with, people that help you upgrade your weapons, your armor. You actually don't have to use the sword and the shield that he gave you. There's, several other weapons to use. And I think there's the spear, the bow and arrow, the sword, the great sword, the claws. That's all I can really remember right now, but this is the best, you know. This is what the dungeons really look like. Yeah, I sell sticks in my store. Ooh, this guy looks big and bad. I have like it was really bad OCD. If I destroy one of these little desk things, I have to destroy the rest. Wow. Those are really, those sell for good. Alright, here we go. Oh, and if you see here, you can actually fall down these pits, so don't walk over them. But there are sometimes hidden secrets down there, so you gotta watch for that. Some sticks over here. Here's some stuff though. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple of items when he fled, one of which is this map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy, said old crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts, all of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Rhinoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. What a nice guy. I mean, he's dead, but he's still so polite. You don't smell that bad, buddy. You look great. You look great. You've definitely lost some weight, old Pete. You know, you look good. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Rhinoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm gonna go check over this guy, I think. Big boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Ah, big boss gonna be so upset with lil me. Oh shit. That guy was funny. I liked that. I liked that he had like a really very poor grammar. Oh, I didn't want to go into this room because now I have to leave the dungeons early. Okay. Well, we'll do another dungeon exploration. That's the only time that you actually have to leave that room early, is because you, it's still kind of part of the tutorial or the beginning storyline. Sorry if you guys can hear my drink rattling. It's a very, very good pink lemonade. I thought the old man was going to sleep. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly? It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete. Dead? See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem Dungeon and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently, they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Rhinoka. Nice indeed. The old man talks way too frickin' much. Oh, for you know, the younger people, I try to keep this channel about PG-13 as much as possible. It's a little difficult sometimes because I'm not used to watching my language as often as I'd like. So anyway, let's go over here, add that to our stack of papers that help us study the dungeons, and we are going to go to bed. Every morning I gotta make sure I look good. Oh yeah, looking good. All right, let's start off by first off lowering the price of this thing because it was way too expensive. All right, now let's see here. Let's sell those for 100. Let's go 150. And then we'll ooh, the sticks. People really want sticks nowadays, guys. It's like the it item. Glass lenses. I feel like glass lenses would be relatively useful, wouldn't they? Let's see how we do. Oh, I done messed up, but it's okay. It's just the first day. Usually, what I normally do is I'll actually ooh, wow, way overpriced. Is I will set only one item in here, like that way I can get the correct price. Which actually I'm gonna do that now because there's no point in selling all 10 of them at either a bad or a, you know, too expensive or too cheap. Might as well learn what the price is going to be. Oh, whoa, lenses. Okay, I sold for way too little. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so yeah, this is a very... You learn really quickly by watching their reactions, and then of course you can always go into the book and look at what kind of prices you're making. So we know that the root... I thought it was a stick. It's a root. It's worth about 5. And then that 150 was too expensive for the Golem core. 50 was way too cheap for the glass lens. So let's do this. Glass lens. Let's go up to 100. Excuse me. And since we know the prices of the sticks now, we can sell a whole stack of them. And the core we want... They said that the core was way too expensive, right? Well, we already lowered the price of that. Silly me. We have one of these, so let's sell that really quick. And when your shop is this small, you actually don't have to worry a whole lot about overcrowding the market with one specific item. There we go, we got the right price on the glasses, or the lenses now. And let's see here, a broken sword. I don't know who would want a broken sword, but I would say I'd probably buy that for 75, maybe? Yeah, and you just chill. The hardest part is when you actually expand your store actual robbers come into the store and you actually beat them up when they try and steal stuff. It's actually quite entertaining, pretty funny when it happens. Ooh. Oof. Alright, hold on here. So what did we sell that for? 75? Let's go 150, because this part, I understand, probably isn't super exciting to watch, but it's, I mean, if you guys do end up getting the game, you guys are going to want to learn how to do this effectively. What is that, an iron bar? Damn it, I keep messing up my, start that at 100. Okay, so when a character walks in, like this lady over here to the right, she walked in with like a helmet, a sword, and a shield, some emblems above her head. That means she will pay higher prices for items of dungeon use. So swords, shields, armor, whatever, just like him. So this guy, I mean, you can look at this guy and tell he's a freaking warrior. Look, he looks like Lancelot. Holy mo! Look at those shoulders. Oh my gosh, the shoulders are awesome, dude. I love this armor. This is so cool. But and then I think this one's an explorer. The ones with the big backpacks, they will buy more, just general items. Ooh, wow, he got real mad that how expensive that was. Let's maybe go to 20. Let's find out how much the vines are worth. I think the vines are worth about 10. And it's not, I cannot like actually cheat and know how much they're worth, because actually I've played this and beat this several times. Between the few games I played, the prices actually differ. Like I think on one of the games I played, the vines or the sticks, instead of selling for just 5, they actually sold for like 15, and one of them sold for 10, so it's still relatively cheap. However, the price does slightly vary based on you know, just the game. The game kind of randomizes it in some ways. Wow, okay, I'm really bad at this. I thought iron bars would be worth a little bit, but I guess, I suppose not. What do we not have? Cloth. Cloth is worth 75, I'm gonna say. Okay, so that reaction right there I just got for the vines, it means that, wow, this is kind of overpriced, but I actually need these enough to where I'm going to purchase them. And, so we can take these vines, put them in there, and we'll make them 3, because that's basically all. That's the lowest I'll go. I'm not going under 3 for frickin' vines. Wow. These are some very picky customers. Like, wow. Did we get a good reaction for that one? We did, okay. Okay, so, see, now the problem is because I sold it for just slightly too high to the other person, they don't want it as... You can very quickly destroy your economy with this game, and that's difficult to repair once it's gone down. I think we're gonna make this 150. Oh, we forgot to put something up there. Foundry rests? I don't know what those are, but okay. And I know you may be thinking that, hey, well, why aren't you selling these rich jellies? Well, that's because those are actually used in potions, and if you save up a whole bunch of them, they're much more useful to you than just selling them. Oh, okay. We're making some big mistakes right off the bat, but that's okay. That's all right. We're not. It's our first day on the job, okay? First day. First day. You know, English is hard sometimes. what did she just look at and get upset about? Was it this one? Iron bars? It was. Okay. So we'll go down to 20. See if she likes that. There we go. So we found the right price for the vines. It's apparently frickin' 1 coin. So that's gonna be... so the video is right about at 25 minutes. Because this is our first episode of this series that I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to go a little bit longer. We might go to about 30 minutes, maybe 40, but it just depends on you know, what else if I have to do anything else, or if I actually start a different video. We made $1,795. That's not bad. Had 24 customers. You can actually increase your customer count. Popularity. So the vines went down. We know that because I done goofed. But now, see, so now it's nighttime. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna get the armor guy, because the armor guy, or the armor and weapons dude, is... I don't like using the sword and the shield. You can block, however, you have to get super close to the enemies to actually fight them. I don't like that. I like to either stay at a good distance or be able to charge them when I want to attack. So right here we'll go through all the weapons that you can have. There's special weapons, or there's upgraded weapons. And this is Andre the Giant. He's massive. Aye. You must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. I even see he even grunted the same way I was talking. I got his voice like perfect. So, alright, so here's the armor. You get better armor the more dungeons you go through, of course, once you get up to here. But here's the swords and shields. So these upper ones, so this is the one we start with right here. And we can upgrade to go to more damage based, or we can go down to special ones. So this does 10 more damage than the one below it. However, this one also has a wind effect, to where if you fight something that has I think wind is strong against the fire type creatures in the dungeon, or the certain creatures are weak to this type of effect, essentially. So the bottom ones have effects, the top ones just do slightly more damage. Of course, once you get to the highest ones, it's like it's 100 damage difference, which is actually a good difference that you want to take into account. Here are the big swords that they look really cool, but I prefer, personally, I'm a spear user for the most part. And also there's the claws. I use a spear and a bow. I'm a long distance person, so this is also the other thing, considerations you have to take in is if you want a specific weapon or something, I'm gonna add it to my wish list, so that way when I get something that I need to build this item from the dungeon, it will almost lock it to where I cannot sell it or get rid of it before I craft this item. So that's actually very useful, and I'm actually gonna... Oops, did I add that to my wish list? No, there we go. Okay, so now I have 2 items added to my wish list, and we're going to, before we end the video, go into the dungeons one more time and actually do some thorough exploring. Of course, we can always switch back to the epic broom if you guys want. There is plenty of trophies in this game that, you know, one of them I think is killing all the dungeon bosses with the broom. The other one is take no damage in any of the boss battles, which is very difficult. Like, the boss battles, they're not impossible, but it does take some learning. You have to actually experiment with their attacks and everything. Oh, okay. Alright, so here's a cool little... Oop. So that over there, that like weird area, I call them ooh, items, nice. I call them kind of like rifts, because it shows you what the next dungeon's gonna look like, and you can't exactly, of course, you can't go into the next dungeon until you beat this one. And ooh, bug. squish. But this is what the next dungeon. So we're in the Golem Dungeon. This is the Forest Dungeon. Ooh, oof, oof. Nice. Perfect timing right there. We're gonna run up here, grab this, and stand back here again. They're gonna come at the same time, and boom. Look at that. Look at all that gear. Heck yeah. Alright, so wait. There wasn't a door, right? No. Stairs, it's just dead ending. But, so, oop, that's a rock. So, anyway, so if you guys do end up watching this video and you make it to the end, please let me know what you think of this video, and if you like this game and you do try it out, or want to tell me what your experiences are with this game if you've already played it, you know, just let me know. Let me know in the comments. You want to watch more of me playing this? By all means, please subscribe. I would quite enjoy that. I'm a new YouTuber, so it would greatly help, and you know, I would appreciate it if you guys did support this, so that way I know whether or not you guys like the videos or not. I will not only be putting Moonlighter on this channel. I am going to do Call of Duty, Minecraft, any game that you guys really want to see. If you just message me in the comment section, I will definitely read it, respond to it, and potentially go out of my way to get a game to try it out for you guys. If there's a game that you're not sure you want to buy, and you just want to, you know, see somebody else play it, and you can send me a straight message just saying, hey, KJ Killer, I need you to try this game out for me. I'm not sure if I want to buy it, but I want you to play it a specific way to where I know that I'm gonna like it the way I play it. You know, whatever you guys want, I am all about your guys' support, so you guys are my lifeline. I'll do whatever it takes to make you guys happy. So, the golems lurking amongst these stone walls are sturdy, but all their combat abilities are clumsy and easy to predict. Some of these guys can proper stun you if they land a hit on hit, though. Oh, that's it. That was all there was. That's all she wrote. Alright. So these flying dudes are kind of a pain. When you kill something and it drops an item, they actually fly over and take the item and try and run away with it. Ooh, oof, oof. Alright, so... Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys see these. So these are little... They're... So, like, destroys one artifact curse in the direction shown when placed. So, what we're going to do to prevent that is, if it's pointing up off of the map, or off of your inventory, it's not going to destroy anything. This one destroys one artifact in the direction shown upon return to town. Okay, so yeah, these they have terms, so that way it makes it harder to fit a whole bunch of stuff in your inventory, but there are ways to remove these little curses. So this one, 2 lines up and down mean it has to be placed horizontally on one of the horizontal walls of the inventory. Let's see here. We've gone. Let's go left. Let's go left. Oh, another secret place. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Rhinoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater. Sorry, my English is horrible. And they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will ever adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask, though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Dun dun dun. That's the big question. Now these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside, just for some gold, some fame. But not I. No, it's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and the why. I like this guy. He's a thinker. So if you guys want a little tip, if you guys want a trophy and you come along into one of these rooms and you run up to the top, or there's one of the corners is going to have this little like dark splotch, go and run and stand in that corner for a second. You'll get an interesting trophy. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you know, if you guys do it, you'll figure it out, and it's an interesting. Okay, see that sparkle over there to the right? That means that there's a hidden secret in this level, or in this room, and it is all we have to do to get it. Oh no, we can't pick that up. What's super cheap that we don't need? Can we not throw things away? I guess we can't. Let's go down here, because there was a little twinkle. I saw it. Oh no, the books. The books are worth so much. Here's your calendar, so you know how many days you've been in there. It starts, of course, with the first. You know, you go through the year. You can kind of time yourself on how long it takes for you to beat the game. A broken mace. That'll sell for a good amount, so we're gonna keep that. But the vines we don't really need. No, we don't want to do that. We want to get rid of these. How do we... I'm spacing how to get rid of these, but these books that you find are diagrams of how the creatures in the dungeons are built, and they sell for a really high amount. So we may not be able to get a whole bunch of more items for this, but I want to explore this dungeon a little bit more, kind of show you guys what the dungeons are all about. I realize I'm not very high on health, but hopefully, I'm hoping I'm gonna find the secret room soon, where I can I'm playing very... Oof. That was a little too close for comfort here. Alright, so... Actually, no, I know how to do that. You just have to... Okay, I know how to get rid of stuff. You just gotta do this. And then I of course, keep messing up here. Let's do... We're gonna get plenty of these. What, do these not stack? They do stack, what the heck? Since there's only 2 of these, we already have 1 stack of those. We're gonna take those. We're gonna leave that. The books sell for much more, so we're gonna pick those up really quick. We need some of those. Let's see here. We're gonna get plenty of slime stuff, so I'm not really super worried about it. Let's run back to this secret room here. And once you've explored that room, it'll have a question mark, so you can actually find it relatively easy again. Watch out for crumbling floor. So see that sparkle right there? We're diving at it. Here we go. And... Awesome. So now we have these 2 books. They sell in the other world, or the other level save, I guess, the other save I'm playing on. I know that the books you find at the very beginning of the game in the Golem Dungeon are actually worth about $250, I think. And let's hope this doesn't close on us. It closed on us, but it's okay. These are just jellies. Jellies are easy kills. Hopefully we can find the pond soon. Because the pond will actually help a lot right now, considering I have 20 health. Right here, yay! I probably should have read the instructions before just diving in. As you can see, it's healing me. And then it stops glowing once you've healed. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched. But rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. So I'm assuming that's from, I think that's from like, one of the mobs in here. And he's, oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to actually face the boss right now. Ooh, okay. Alright, good one, good one. So there's 3 floors to each dungeon. Each floor has a boss that protects the final door. As you can see, this door is different than the others. I just accidentally walked right into the boss for this floor. And good thing I was actually somewhat prepared. I guess somewhat prepared is actually a little bit of a stretch, because I wasn't prepared at all. I came into this room thinking it was going to be the second to last room, and honestly I had forgotten that they had bosses now. So that kind of scared me a lot, but everything's okay. So we can't pick up any more stuff, so we're gonna head back, and we're probably gonna end this video right around here. Let's see, we got 3 chests and 33 kills. 333, nice. The most unlucky number in the world, and we got it 3 times. Or is that 7? I don't know. Somebody comment down below what your guys' unlucky numbers and lucky numbers are. My lucky number is 25. I've always been 25. Hence KJ Killer 25. But so yeah, we're probably gonna leave the video right here. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm sorry this video went so long, but I figured since it's our first video of this series, it deserves a little bit of a special treatment, maybe a little bit longer video, about double the time. Generally these videos are going to run to about 20 to 25 minutes, maybe 30 if we're really doing some good cool stuff like battling a boss or something. But other than that, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys subscribed. I'm forgetting the words already. Terrible YouTuber. Subscribed, liked, commented, give me a shout, you know, let me know how you guys like the game. Tell me of any games that you like that you want me to try, and I'll see what I can do about it. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see y'all down the dusty trail.